9:47 a.m. You're dressed. It's Tuesday.
A call at 9 a.m. this morning. Missed it. Gonna try to reach out now and have that call with the lady. Have a 12:30 interview. Yesterday was a lot as far as getting halfway to the job and turning around. Realization of commuting every day and how that's not something I want to do as far as 2-hour commute one way. Just being in the car. Not a huge fan of driving daily, multiple times a day. Knowing that about self, gonna try to figure out what's next, an option that wouldn't require that, and if it is required, figuring out how I'm gonna manage doing what I don't want to do. As far as hotel costs money, and to keep up with it long term, I'm not sure that that's wise. Don't really feel there's a lot of options unless a job comes that gives money up front to move up, but also getting to a point where not trying to have everything figured out. Just live and be present in the moment to see what could come or what could be next. About 11:21 a.m. Got dressed for an interview that was not on camera. Again, at this point, that tends to happen more often than it does not happen. Learning that with the HR interview, that's just how it goes. That's just part of it. I'm just gonna really keep moving forward. Yesterday was tough. The idea of what was done and what should have been done, like making the wrong choice. Learning to not act that way, to be okay. It's important. Headed to the gym now to get back in routine. Since last Tuesday, hadn't really been in the gym. Went out of town Wednesday. Last week, kind of taking like a week off, but not sure if wanna attempt to do like a full body day and all of the workouts in one day and like really hit hard, or just go back to arms, shoulders, and then legs. I really think I want to get a routine of full body and then to alternate the full body days, if that makes sense, instead of doing the same full body every day. I'm gonna see what it looks like on days that don't do full body, do cardio. Then on days when don't do cardio or full body, just a full rest day. So yesterday was a full rest day, today full body, and then cardio. Not exactly sure how the routine's gonna go. Gonna figure that out and let y'all know. Been doing some reflecting. Don't want to stay stuck, want to keep moving. Appetite hasn't really been too much. Did eat, and that's why I'm like, okay, since 8, need to work out. And then I had some leftovers that I can eat after the workout. Just had a revelation. You know how there's some kids that don't go to school? I don't know why in my mind that can equate to an adult not working or not going to school. What's being done with life. Starting to see that as what it could look like. I don't want to get caught on what people think. The thing at the moment is location, having to figure out what that looks like. Thought I had a location in mind. Not really sure. I'm thinking like there is no location, just need the right. Open to the opportunity and get the opportunity. Don't have it figured out. Don't know how to figure it out. Just gonna come to the gym, headphones on and listen. And then tonight I edit the videos. Getting it a point more so tonight to get caught up with all the editing. Catch up on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So there's 4 videos that need to be caught up with editing on. Since a new month is starting, the new month being July, all that the new videos are gonna go on a new playlist, July's playlist. Was trying to figure out if I wanted to just keep on with the daily vlogs or how to switch that up, what that would look like. I'm not so sure, especially the least vlog, the least time it takes to edit and less content that's involved in the vlogs. Once start work, if it's less than an hour of the day or like 30 minutes, really not a bad thing, even if always like a day behind vlogging. I talk a little bit, haven't really had a longer video in a while. If anybody out there is struggling with decision making, just want to say that there is not the decision and live to see it through, then that's the reward in itself for that decision. Just keep living, and there's gonna be decisions needed to be made. It doesn't have to be so tie. It's something that's being learned personally. Just so, because regardless, you're gonna die. And even if you don't do it, eventually, you're still gonna die. Just taking it for what it is. And not really trying to make it much more. Personally, for self, getting to a point where I don't want to have to ask crazy, hitting curves. Need to do part of always feeling like need to ask who's living with parents, not necessarily having that full dependence. In order to get the full dependence, need to possibly branch out. It's a lot of factors in mind. Not exactly sure what's what. A lot doesn't make sense. Said wanted a job, got a job. Lesson learned is need the lump sum up front. If the lump sum isn't coming up front, don't want it. Not in a position to drive 4 hours a day and then get paid 2 to 3 weeks later. Granted, that was a lesson. Attempted to try it enough to learn that it did not work out. Want a job that can be excited about going to, just like in a relationship, would want a relationship that excited about. Of course, understanding it's not going to be perfect, but also not being desperate to the point of neglecting self for the job, for the relationship. So kind of feeling like I came full circle, but there are some lessons and some constraints that need to be considered that at first were not being considered. Just leaving the gym, ended up working legs, some little abs, and back. Did not get to do the whole workout like I wanted to because lifting really heavy weight and not just isn't gonna work out. Stick with the 7-day split at minimum and then just add stuff as see needed. When have the time, gonna attempt to do abs daily to really work on the midsection. Gonna head home, start to edit videos. Had a revelation in the gym, thinking all the time spent watching TV is parts of life not quote unquote want to get back. So that was interesting because lately I just spend a lot of time just watching TV versus just living life. Thinking more and more about what city you want to live in. Really think it's going to come down to the opportunity that makes sense, and then the city would follow. Not going to overthink it.